before you launch your YouTube channel, start with 5 videos. And here are the 5 videos. Just make a channel trailer. It's going to be the video that lives on your channel when somebody sees it for the first time. The next 4, you can choose between these 2 options.
It has to work or it has to work.
Hey, I want to build a personal brand, but I'm afraid to get on video. Maybe if you could share some of that, then...
Yeah, I mean, just to answer that, like, how powerful is video? Let me just say that, like, I don't think there's any greater multiplier of time than video.
What you mean by that?
When you put your energy toward a video that you hope will get some views, what other ways can you get in front of that many people at 1 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning? If you value your time, this is why you should value video, because video is a great multiplier of time. I could post a video on YouTube and over the course of a year, meet hundreds of thousands of people. That's just powerful. I don't know if there's any other thing that will allow me to do that, right? But if you were just getting started on YouTube, get these 2 things dialed. Number 1 is a vision for your channel. A lot of people will make 1 or 2 videos and run out of ideas, but I think it's just because you didn't start with intention. And so what's the vision for the channel? You know, if you want to grow your personal brand, what do you want to be known for? And then it starts dialing in what people...
So finances.
Yeah.
My vision is I want to grow in the financial space about financial content.
Yep. And people would use the word like niche, which I think that word is getting overplayed and kind of discouraging. I don't want to box myself in. The better word would probably be focus. So what is your channel focus? So maybe instead of asking, what's the vision of your channel? What's your channel focus? Get that dialed in. Cool. The second thing I would encourage people to do is to have something underneath your channel. How are you going to grab emails? Do you have a downloadable PDF, a free course, something so that when the videos do well, you can get people to do something. So many people start, they get a breakthrough video accidentally, and they had no way of capturing that. And then they have to work backwards. So these are just things like, it's good to get these in place.
These are foundational pieces.
Yeah, foundational.
The channel focus, the creating something that can acquire a customer, meaning whether it's some sort of lead magnet, be able to collect somebody's name, basically pull them off of YouTube.
Exactly. And it doesn't always have to be a free exchange of an email. It could literally be something you sell too. Yeah. Because that's what's cool about YouTube is you're actually warming a lead while they're learning from you.
Right.
So it could be something you sell too. So if there's something you have not yet created, whether it's even one-on-one coaching or something, just get that dialed Calendly link and then watch it go. Then it's time to make videos. I always encourage people, before you launch your YouTube channel, start with 5 videos. And here are the 5 videos. The first one requires very little thinking. Just make a channel trailer. It's going to be the video that lives on your channel when somebody sees it for the first time. 2 to 3 minutes. Talk about your experiences, what it is you do, what you can expect from the channel, how often you plan on uploading, whether it's like weekly. A lot of people forget this video. It's just like nice, just get it out there. And then that's your first video on your channel. The next 4, you can choose between these 2 options, making a video on something or making a video answering a question. So when I say make a video on something, if you're a real estate agent, make a video on the real estate market. If you have products or services, make a video on something. You're writing the influence on something else.
Got it.
Because you're starting out, connecting it to a software, a product, a service, or something that people are already searching is really smart and could potentially get you some eyes on your first videos that you upload to your channel. And then when I say answer questions, just like what are the main questions that you get in your business? If you answer the same questions often, then I would encourage you to just wrap that into a video. And now you got 5 videos, upload them to the channel. You're ready to launch your YouTube channel. And here's what's cool about having that 5/4 videos on your channel. When people land on it, they're going to be able to spend time with you. So much people drop their YouTube channel with 1 video and then it's 5 minutes and then, all right, just launching with a focus with those videos. It's actually kind of like hacks the channel a little bit.
That's fire. So we know what our channel focus is. We know to create some sort of offer opportunity. We now know what our 5 videos are. So now, I'm thinking about what do I need? What is my equipment now? Am I having someone record this for me? Am I recording it myself? Am I using a cell phone? Am I using a Sony FX? But like, what am I doing? Because I really want people to have a clear path.
Let's break this down. You you like Mexican food?
I eat Mexican food. It's not like my favorite, but that's like tacos and stuff like that. Yeah.
What's funny about Mexican food though is that they're usually all the same. They're just packaged differently.
Yep.
That's kind of the imagery that I like to talk about when it comes to the type of video. So like essentially you're always just packaging information, and the way that's packaged could be one of 4 ways I like to put it. One could be a vlog. Vlog is you're moving around, you're showing your environment. You're not really stuck in one place. That's vlog. The second would be talking head video, where it is stationary, where you are sitting at a setup. All of these you can use your smartphone, and you could use a camera if you want. Talking head video, you're just talking to the lens. You're not moving. You probably want to add some, things to make it a little more interesting, like B-roll and stuff like that. But that's stationary. And you have like live stream / video podcasting. Maybe you want to start a podcast or an interview show. This is where you get some good dynamic mics like this, so it cuts out some room audio noise. It's less pressure to really perform on these videos because it's very conversational. And then the fourth one is kind of what you're doing. where you have somebody filming you, and that would be like documentary. And so these are the different ways that you can actually package your information in a video. So I always say, which one should I do? Maybe you're listening to this or watching this. Which one do you resonate with? Do you tend to watch more talking head video podcasts? Maybe that's the kind of content you should be creating because you have a better idea of how to deliver that.
Which one do I do when I feel like all three of them resonates?
So, if you're down to do all three, you crush them all. I think it's because you have systems in place and workflows in place. Most people starting out trying to do it all will actually probably prohibit you from being able to even produce. If you want to do it all, I would just say find that system. It all really does come down to the planning phase because it's just information being delivered on video. The better you plan, the better you perform. And then even when you perform better, it also minimizes the process in editing too, because you come off more sharp on video and stuff like that. I am a fan of mixing it up. We do it at Think Media. I'll make a camera review sitting down at a table, and then I'll make a camera review going outside of the park, and I'll make a camera review on the live stream. We'll talk about cameras on a video podcast. And so maybe the better question to ask is, how deep can you go in this topic? Because if it is more podcast-like, then you can expand a little bit more. If it's talking head, it's probably more dialed in information. You're talking about 8 to 12 minutes or so.
I teach people how to open up event spaces. So I did a video, YouTube, Zoom. We just did a success interview where I'm talking to them and I'm literally just asking them different questions.
100.
And then when I was in Houston, I actually her name's Anik, went to 3 different venues. We were recording that. And then the third one was more like docuseries style. He picked me up from somewhere, drove me around. We're recording in the car. So that was almost a vlog style. So essentially you can turn one video into multiples.
Oh, for sure. I like to teach this thing called the mothership strategy.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you have one piece of content that is responsible for multiple. We could sit down, do this conversation, and, based on how we break it up and how the conversation goes, we could take 3 to 5 minute segments from this conversation and reframe that as answering certain questions. Before you start a YouTube channel, do this when we just talked about a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's its own 3 to 5 minute segment. And then we have the vertical videos that can come from that. And that goes on Instagram Reels, TikTok, and then YouTube. And then, but really you sat down once. People who really can get this system dialed can really fill in their content bucket, I guess you could say, with minimal time.